Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lenato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies.
That is the reality of battle.
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lenato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
Agreed.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
Don't worry, it's a big thing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the praise.
I am not so sure.
Oh.
I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best. But a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
You can count on us.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Yes, 4,000. It's Casper's birthday. Yeah, I'll buy flowers for Casper. Uh-oh.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
It's a distraction.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Work for Rhea.
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Oh, Casper would like to speak to me. Yeah, it's a good time. Let's see how badly I can screw this one up.
Hey, Professor, what's going on?
There's a suspicious man.
A suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him? What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
Oh my gosh. Let's keep watching now. Suspicion isn't enough to go on.
Why not? We can figure out what he's up to after we capture him. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
You need to calm down.
There's no time to calm down. I'm just gonna... Oh no. The path he's walking down leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Uh-oh.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Great. So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
As a professor, I will take responsibility.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
I think that went well. Ish. 100% went to explore. I wonder why. It's the first one. Okay, before we go too crazy, let's do this. With high avoidance, we're gonna do this with the sword, not a fighter. Hold on, let's see. Thief. Be taking it level 10 or higher. Well, in the meantime.
I have success.
Soldier. Let's go with Lance. New. Give a fighter. Oh, referring to her specifically saying it?
I passed!
Not a translation error. Her character's just bad with English. Because she's from a different area. That's why whenever you're talking to Petra, she's like, the English is like, whack. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do I make you a monk? Magic's way higher than your strength. Yes.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
No problem. No, did I not get enough for you to do this? No. Okay, we got a big inner seal, and we'll have to get back to marketplace. Items. Bye. Done. Certifications. Get over here. Definitely a soldier. Pretty sure. Yeah, skilled with the lance. That's where we want you. Passed.
A true noble never fails.
Guess there's that done. Archer. It's bow, so you're higher. It's flying or lance? Huh. And time to explore. Oh, man. Hello.
A hero's relic.
Do you know something?
However could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Okay. Got rooms on the second floor. Okay, let's keep our eyeballs open. More observant this time. Find all the blue shiny lights. There's one. Pond snail. Perfect. Help me with my fishing. Hello.
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
I mean, I eat at night and I haven't died yet, so it's probably just a myth. I guess we will go down. Nothing there.
Maybe.
What's
It would
that?
be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
So, not worried about people being murdered. It's the plants. Right. Yes, I'd like to harvest my stuff, please. Nice. Let's go for a yellow flower seed this time. Cultivate, prune. Pale blue flower seeds. What up?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
I mean, do you want to be proud of me?
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Charisma and reason. Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Hello.
Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yes. Not that you're crazy. Oh, what do we got? Insect larva? Another blue light. Use bottle of perfume. Bottle containing rare perfume. It probably belongs to someone who is particular about fashion. Okey-doke. Black sand steel. This is the material that strengthens a weapon's critical attack. Insect larva.
Hello.
What do you require?
Replenish. Thank you.
Farewell.
Cabbage! It's enjoyed in a number of dishes.
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Right.
Oh.
Hello.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Yeah, it's totally my fault. Confessional letter. Letter confessing offense to the goddess. Probably belongs to someone who feels deep Ooh. What's up?
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book. But I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
New quest.
Please, do me a favor.
I made a dreadful mistake and ended up with 2 of the same tea set. Now I must gift one of them to someone who can appreciate its value. Could you help me find someone deserving such a precious gift? Find a tea aficionado who is worthy of Ferdinand's tea set. When you have given away the tea set, you could try inviting someone to a tea party. Right. See if I can figure that out. Green flower seeds.
Hey there.
I guess we'll take the outside track first, and then we'll go in. I think. Yeah, that'll work.
Let's see, all this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
Probably should be.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Yes, I did witness it. Oh, there we go. What's this? Artificial flower. Bright red cloth formed into the shape of a rose. Probably belongs to someone who wears flashy clothes. Oh, man.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Do you know about the fighting tournaments here at the monastery here? Anyone can get involved. Oh, I know. You and I should sign up, Professor. Fighting tournaments are held in the monastery to test what the students learn in their daily training. Speak to the tournament organizer at the training grounds to learn more. Okie doke. Figure out who wants all this stuff.
Do you know what this room is?
It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Thanks. I know, I'm trying to not go that way.
Hey, Professor.
Hello, Mercedes.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Wait, can I recruit you yet?
Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class.
Ugh.
Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
I need to work on my experience, man.
Professor, in Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
I'm happy you survived.
The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
There's her pro-English at work for you. Do I want to go up? No. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Online liaison. I'll just believe you there.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
Oh, you like food, so you may be right.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Yeah, they are. Wait, I might be able to recruit you.
Good to see you, Professor. Did you need something from me? I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy. We can talk soon.
Ugh. Strength and heavy armor. Bah. Bah.
Professor, people die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different.
It's different if it's someone you know who was
I
lost.
hope nothing bad happens this month.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Perhaps our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
Sure.
I have a favor to ask.
If we only knew the enemy's true aim, we might have something to work with. Let's look around the monastery and see if we learned any new information. Okie doke. I mean, I've already...
We need more information. Is there anyone else you could talk to?
Yes. But you had a speech bubble, and I wanted to clear that.
Professor.
I mean, I think it was her? I would think it was the chick that was going on all the dates, but we'll try it.
I'm sorry, but that's not mine. I wonder whose it is.
I mean, while I'm here, we'll, try the flower?
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I didn't think so.